Hi everyone, this is your host and your coach, Dr. Mary Ayers from tapintoaction.com. And I want to start us off today by talking about why this show is a must if you're working on creating something new in your life, like a new relationship, or new abundance, or a new job, a new body, or a new business. And let's say it's one of those really good periods. We all know them, right? Things are feeling good. Your spirits are up. Things feel possible. All good, right? Because I know I love those times. It feels like you're on a roll. You're in sync with life. This is the feeling you definitely want more of. You want it more often, and you certainly want it to last longer. And yet, it doesn't seem to last. And before you know it, you notice that those anxious feelings are back. Doubt is back. And what the heck happened? Well, that's what we're going to be looking at on today's show. And by the end of the show, you'll have an understanding of what can happen during those good times that turns excitement into anxiousness. And you're going to learn how to extend those good feelings for longer and longer periods, and even pull those feelings up on command. Let's jump right in. Let's talk about what happens in the body when we get excited. We feel an elation in emotion, right? Our heart beats faster, we breathe faster. Excitement often shows up as a feeling in your gut, in your belly. It's like those butterflies, the tingles. And I bet you can remember many times when you felt that way. I know one for me is I can remember getting off the plane in Italy. Really sticks out in my mind as one of those times where I felt so high, so excited. Those same reactions we feel when we're excited are very similar to how we feel when we're scared and anxious. It's that same elevated heartbeat and breathing, the feelings in the stomach area. Will you take a moment to recall one of those feel-good times for you? Can you feel it again when you think about it? How does it feel? And where do you feel it? Now, not to bum you out, but I want you to notice how long you can hold on to that feeling. Notice if and when those elevated feelings begin to shift into something else. And I often hear people talk about it like, it feels heavier or deeper in my body. It feels a little darker, like a gloom is beginning to cast over it. It's like we went over the line from excitement right into anxiousness. And for some of us, that's a really thin line. It's like it doesn't take much. We're real sensitive to any of those kind of feelings in our body. And so it happens rather quickly. So how can we help the body to learn that it's okay to feel those elevated feelings? What we want to do is be able to hold on to that sweet spot. And what we do is we teach the body how to do that. And we do that by creating a bigger gap between feeling good and anxiety. Remember I said it's like a little tiny line. Well, we want a bigger gap so there's more room to feel good longer. And now we know that in our mind. That makes good sense. That's logical. What we want to do is convey that message to the body. And we do that by tapping. So pull up those good feelings. I want you to get them back in your body. We're going to start there and we're going to do some tapping. And when the tapping is done, we'll see how much longer you can hold on to those feelings. So let's begin at the karate chop. Repeat after me. Even though I'm thinking of something good and feeling good, there's a small part of me that's unsure of that feeling. I'm appreciating that I'm learning about this now. And I'm ready to do something different. Even though I'm feeling pretty good right now, feeling hopeful that I can create what I want, there's also a small part of me that's getting a little anxious. And that's okay. I'm willing to accept that there are many parts of me. Even though I'm having these good thoughts and good feelings, What if I'm also finding a way to feel safe and comfortable letting those feelings be there? Let's go to the eyebrow. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Side of the eye. Good things are starting to happen. Under the eye. Yet there's a tiny part of me in my body. Under the nose. That's getting a little anxious. On the chin. I want to stay in the good feelings. Collarbone. And I feel a little tug to worry and doubt. Under the arm. I wonder what to do with it. Top of the head. I wonder how I can stay in these good feelings. Eyebrow. I'm going to start with acknowledging that both feelings are present. Side of the eye, because that starts to release the tension. Under the eye, perhaps these good feelings are new enough. Under the nose, that they get confused in my body. Chin, and my body thinks it's in danger. Collarbone, but what if I'm teaching my body right now? Under the arm, that it's safe to feel good. Top of the head, I welcome these feelings of feeling good. Eyebrow, and I wonder if the more I welcome these good feelings, side of the eye, that my body will see them as familiar. Under the eye, as safe and known. Under the nose, it's so cool that I can teach my body the difference. On the chin, between feeling good about possibilities, collarbone, and real danger. Under the arm, I wonder if I can imagine how fun it is to feel good. Top of the head, and enjoy these feelings for longer periods of time. Now take a breath. Notice your body. What's there? Perhaps a peacefulness? A softness? Okay, so on a scale of 0 to 10, when you say, I get to feel good and be okay, try that out, say it. Where does it land on the scale? With 10 being a strong yes. Now, what do you think your answer would have been before we tapped? Probably lower. And I imagine now that there is more of a yes feeling. That's why that tapping allows us to be in those good feelings for longer periods of time. Now, I know most of the time we don't think of tapping when we feel good. Hopefully, you do reach for tapping when you're feeling not so good. Yet this is tapping to help the body sustain these good feelings. After all, creating your life the way you want it will make you feel good, right? That's what you want to feel. That's why you want what you want, is to feel good. So doesn't it make sense that we want these feelings to be easy to reach for and draw out that feeling for longer periods of time? You bet we do. So make a note that the next time you're feeling good, to take a second or two to let your body enjoy the feeling by doing some light tapping. Maybe it just means going through the points so you can sustain that nice, peaceful glow for longer periods of time. I hope you're finding my radio shows helpful to you. And if you think that it would be helpful for somebody else to hear something like this, then feel free to use the share button below so that you can pass it along. And I want you to know that if you're new to tapping and aren't sure about the words or want help with how you could use tapping, or maybe you've been tapping and would like some help to deepen your practice and ramp up those results, I do offer a free consultation where we can see how I can be helpful. You can just simply email me at mary@tapintoaction.com. We'll set up a time to chat and see how I can be helpful. So until next time, this is your coach, Dr. Mary Ayers. Stay brilliant. Hi, this is your coach, Mary, and I know that when it comes to taking action, there are times, no matter how sincere your intentions are, that you still can't get yourself to take action. I get it. Sometimes fear and anxiety can be so overwhelming that you don't even know where to begin. I want you to know you don't have to do it alone. So here's one action you can easily take. Go to tapintoaction.com to find resources to support you. And while you're there, you can download the powerful and popular How to Tap Your Way to Success audio and workbook. It's free. So go to tapintoaction.com